Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. And also, Happy New Year, everyone. Today's product up for review, the FOLOMOV EDC-H4 Flashlight. Here's the box that it comes in. It's a very basic cardboard box that was also damaged in shipping, as you can see. Very basic box with a very glossy label or large sticker placed on one side with a bit of information on it. So the box is definitely useful for gift wrapping for the holiday seasons, which have passed, or as a birthday gift. The box is appropriate for gift giving. The flashlight, well, that might be a different story. But okay, let's take a look at what's in the box. What do you get? Okay, you get the flashlight. No tail cap clip. Oh, sorry about the dust along the perimeter, but yeah, I actually carry and use the gear that I test out and review. Yep. So that's going to be some pocket lint around the inside perimeter of the tail cap portion that has no switch at all. You do get a wraparound pocket carry clip. That is one of the sharpest I have ever owned. Yeah, very sharp. Sounds flimsy, but is surprisingly a bit tight. Just a bit tight, but yeah, horribly sharp. Right there, horribly sharp. You are going to hate pulling this flashlight out of your pocket if you got it clipped there. I don't normally recommend this, but on this particular model, I would say yank the clip off, never use it again, and if you want something attached to it, you do have, where are they? A couple of holes for a lanyard attachment. Best to rely on that. Over here, yes, this is one of those flashlights that does not open up. It comes with a captive battery. You cannot open up this flashlight at all, and you recharge it through here. Now, you guys might be wondering, hey, Mono, why didn't you attach that little rubberized cover onto the charging port before making the video? You want to know why? Because this stupid cover comes loose. It is attached, but it comes loose constantly. I have never seen that on a flashlight from any other brand. Cheap brands, more expensive made in China brands. Every single brand I have owned that has had this type of rubberized cover over the Type-C charging port, when you put it in place, it stays in freaking place. Not this one. Oh no, not this one. This one is constantly skewed. Constantly, either a little bit or a lot. It is a headache, and I'm done messing with it. As a matter of fact, when this video is over, I am yanking this ridiculously sharp clip. I'm taking a razor blade and I'm cutting this thing off. But don't worry, having an exposed charging port won't be an issue for me. But yes, this thing does not open up. It comes with a captive proprietary battery that you have zero access to except for this flimsy gate to charge it up. Yep, This flashlight does not come apart at all. It does tail stand quite well. Yeah, there's that. But let's take a look at what else you get in the box besides the flashlight itself. You get an instruction manual that has misleading information in it. Now take a look at what this thing is called. It's the FOLOMOV EDC-H4. When I bought this, and I got this flashlight for 50% off during a holiday sale, obviously the discount doesn't apply. This is normally a $30 flashlight. I got it for 50% off. That's 15 bucks. Came with this manual with misleading information. One of the big reasons I bought it is because I did not want a tactical light. I was intrigued by the concept of a do-everything EDC light. As you can see, EDC-H4 model, an EDC do-everything light with zero tactical pretensions, something that's not even pretending to be a tactical light, just a jack-of-all-trades EDC light that you can carry, use on the job if you're a blue-collar working stiff. You can carry it with you if you want an EDC light that pretty much does everything in terms of various light output. And what does the manual contain? Oh, you can use this as a tactical light. No, you can't. No. The website I bought it from did not even mention, oh, you can use it as a tactical light. No, the website didn't mention it. The box, the light itself. Look at this thing. It actually says EDC on it, not tactical. I wanted a do-everything EDC light. That is what I specifically wanted. Let me get one flashlight that can be useful in a variety of different situations for a variety of different mundane lighting chores, a one everything EDC light. And this manual says, oh, you can use it for tactical purposes. No. And another reason why you can't use it for tactical purposes is because for some bizarre reason, the manual says that the one and only switch right there right here has momentary capability. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I've been EDCing this thing for weeks. It does not have momentary capability. This is not a mechanical switch. It is an E-switch. It has no momentary function, but the manual claim it does. Okay. So much for the manual. What else do you get? Well, USB to USB-C charging cable. Okay. Okay. And you get a surprisingly well-made lanyard that is adjustable. Yes. You can adjust how big you want this loop to be, as you can see there. Now, here's the thing, though. This comes with something that looks like a very small, very thin sewing needle attached to the end of this. Now, it's not an actual sewing needle. It's a very long, very thin piece of metal that is quite sharp on both ends, and it's bent over on one end. And it's put through here. Now that little, for lack of a better word, improvised sewing needle is so that you can push this lanyard through one of these two lanyard holes and carry it that way. Now, when I put this away in the box, that improvised needle was still attached. Now it's not. That means there's a sharp needle-like object that's very difficult to see because it's not black somewhere in the box. On the inside of the box, we have a stiff foam pad, outline of the flashlight with the clip attached. Now, I am very happy that this came in the box. Otherwise, yeah, chances are my light would have been damaged the way the light was damaged. But do you see a very small, thin, needle-like object in there? Yep, I sure as heck don't. It's somewhere in there. Yeah, I'm not putting my fingers in there. Let's close this up. Front of the box, very glossy, very reflective. Now, this is one of the reasons I really wanted to try out this flashlight, along with the fact that it was 50% off, making it $15 instead of $30. These are the various lighting modes. There's high at 1,000 lumens. You get medium at 150. Yeah, that's a pretty large gap in between high and medium. And then you've got a low mode, you've got strobe at full power, you've got S.O.S at full power. Guys, as usual, specs in the description box below. Be sure to check that out when the video is over. But yeah, here's the issue. And this stupid thing's still in the way. Like, seriously, how is it every single other flashlight manufacturer on the planet, all based in China apparently, has gotten this little trapdoor right, and FOLOMOV hasn't? Or, in fairness, maybe that's just on my sample. But yeah, on my sample, this thing is crap. This clip is way too sharp. Yeah, and again, you have the disadvantage of you literally cannot open up this flashlight. You can't unscrew it. You can't take out the battery. You can't replace it with another battery. Even if you bought another proprietary battery from FOLOMOV. Nope, can't do it. Everything is encased. But, okay, and yes, there's one switch. You can see that there's a tiny gray, very thin circle around the button itself, which is rubberized and recessed. Unfortunately, that means this button is very difficult to hit if you're trying to pull this flashlight out of your pocket and use it in a hurry. So it is recessed, it is very small, it is very difficult to hit. Yeah, and when you're charging, that little circle inside the button is red. When the battery is about to die on you, it's going to turn red. When the battery is good, it's going to light up green. Let me show you. First, one quick tap. Okay. Green. Now, you can't just tap it again and switch it off. This is an E-switch, so you have to press, hold down, and the light goes out. To cycle through the modes, press quickly. And there's my camera adjusting for the output. Press quickly again. Now, it did go to a different setting, but my camera is a little too quick adjusting for the output, unfortunately. Click again. There we go. And yeah, sorry guys, that's my camera constantly adjusting for the output. The way you get strobe And strobe is the fastest strobe I have ever seen on any flashlight. Keep in mind that I own enough flashlights to easily bury an adult body underneath them, completely covered up. A mountain of flashlights. Seriously, I'm about to start paying for outside storage space to store my flashlights. I've lost count. I own easily hundreds of flashlights, if not thousands upon thousands. And this flashlight has the fastest strobe I have ever seen. In order to get to that, you double click on the button from the off position, and the strobe is so intense and so fast at its rated 1000 lumens, I'm not going to show it to you. No, I don't want someone having a seizure on New Year's Day. Now, to get to the highest setting, they don't call it turbo, they call it high, which is 1000 lumens. You're going to press the single switch and hold it down from the off position. There we go. There's my camera adjusting. There's your 1000 rated lumens. So one good thing about this flashlight, you have instant access to the highest setting from the off position. And then press and hold again, and it turns off. There's the LED. There's the reflector. Hope you guys can see that. A slight crenulated bezel. It's a little sharp, but not too much. This is not designed as a tactical striking bezel. Because of the way the switch works, this is good if you accidentally forget that from the on position, you're supposed to hold down the switch to turn it off. You forget, maybe you press it one time while the flashlight is on, and you're going to have light escaping through the sides. That's basically what this is for. So someone at FOLOMOV was thinking. It does tail stand. So that's good. You just need a good flat surface. The checkering here on the tail cap portion, yeah, that's just for show. That's just for show. Again, clip horribly sharp. Sharpest clip it has ever been my displeasure to use, and this will be getting yanked off once the review is over. Over here, very smooth body. I would have liked some real checkering. Over here, well, we've already talked about this stupid door, and as usual, yeah, it's on its best behavior when I'm filming, but when the camera is off, this thing, no. Maybe that's just my sample, maybe, but yeah, no, this is not reality what you're seeing here. This thing is being on its best behavior with the camera rolling. And then here, recessed, very small, very hard to hit in a hurry switch, especially when you pull this out of your pocket. You're going to be rotating this around in your hand, trying to find the switch, and it's recessed so much you're going to miss it. You're just going to keep rotating and hitting constantly as you rotate this thing with your one hand, hoping to hit the switch. So not very useful at night. Over here, we have more minuscule checkering just for show. The head, as you can see, is quite bulbous. And that's going to be a problem for something that's billed as an EDC do-everything light. Because honestly, it's just too big for that. Like, people will put up with a tactical light with a bulbous head if that's something they need. But for general EDC purposes, you got a bulbous head like this? that's a bit of a pain to carry in a pants pocket. No, for EDC purposes, people want something maybe just as long, but thinner, like this pen light, with about 2 or 3 modes instead of 5, and certainly not strobe. Yeah, this is a more ideal EDC light that's the same length or thereabouts, but as you can see, significantly thinner and easier to hit with the tail cap switch. Now you might be saying, well, this is 1,000 lumens. You can get something that's more than 1,000 lumens that doesn't have a bulbous head, but maybe has the same length. Like the head would be the same thickness as the body. So yeah, this, as an EDC light, this fails in that regard and fails miserably. Seriously, guys, if you're on a tight budget, but you need a decently bright flashlight, scroll through my video reviews. About 9 months ago, I made a review of the Nebo Newton Torchy 300 at only $10, and that's the regular retail price. This is $30. Nebo Newton Torchy 300. It's shorter, it's $10 regular price. Yes, it puts out 500 lumens instead of a rated 1,000, but honestly, in every other way, that flashlight is so much better than this $30 one. I mean, even at $15, 50% off sale, the Nebo at $10 regular price is a significantly better flashlight. Unless we're talking absolute highest lumens. Other than that, better in every single way. This easily gets an avoid. At $15, 50% off retail, this still is not worth it. Absolutely avoid. As for me, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to yank this clip off. I'm going to take a razor blade and I'm going to cut this stupid thing off because I know it's not going to stay put. And then, who knows? I might just toss this into my work bag as a backup flashlight to my backup flashlight that I normally EDC. I do regret buying it even at 50% off. Even at $15, not worth it. Absolutely avoid the FOLOMOV EDC-H4. Absolutely avoid. Even at 50% off, avoid. That's it, guys. I hope you have a great year. I hope you have a great New Year's celebration. I'll see you again soon. Please take care. It's still dangerous out there.